Several of you asked for advanced Sanda techniques. Here's one. Sanda, of course, is a mix of a lot of the traditional Kung Fu stuff. And so this is straight out of Chinese traditional wrestling, but it's part of Sanda. And you kind of, actually in the Junior Sanda World Cup, you saw a lot of these very fast counter throws. So this is one that you'll see, but it's totally picked from Shuai Jiao, or the Zhuangtong Shuai Jiao, like the traditional wrestling, okay? So I'm gonna throw my lead roundhouse kick, my partner's gonna catch it, and then they won't, before they have a chance to throw, so they're holding on really tight. You, quite often, they might try to grab so that I can try to regain my balance. But the other thing, so you see my toes back there, I wanna try to hook my feet into their hamstring here. Okay, so that will, like with the leg and my arms, I can regain my balance. So from here, you can try to do this with a headlock, but right now they're in such a strong position, I probably won't be able to move them. So go ahead and hold on really, like stay strong. If I try to move, I can move just like a little bit, but like I doubt I can make her fall this way because she has a strong leg position this way, right? So what you're gonna do is not worry about the headlock. Okay, you're gonna abandon the head position, bring your glove, or basically the palm, to the hip. This other one is gonna go towards the hamstring, or the bottom of the calf. So you'll be in this position. Okay, the other thing would be though, now is the leg. You see my foot? I'm gonna try to kick it through and turn it down. Okay, so from here, I'll be turning my body away, keeping the leg position, right, and then lifting, getting the leg down. Okay, so big long conversation or description. Let's go and do it a little more smoothly here. Okay, so come this way a little bit. Okay, I'll throw the kick, catch. All right, I want to try to rebalance. Okay, you got to rebalance first so you can easily get your body into position. I'm gonna step this way, kick through. My hands are gonna come to here. Okay, sometimes you'll be able to get the leg up as they fall, but don't let that be the main thing, especially if they're holding your leg really tight. Chances are you won't really be able to lift the leg, but as they fall down, the weight comes off of their leg, so it might come up, okay? But don't necessarily rely on that. Okay, so I'll throw it again here, so catch, so make sure that you rebalance, so get the hook on the hamstring, come in, rebalance, okay? So now as my hands go over, I'm gonna kick through, I'm gonna pivot, and so my toes going that way towards the wall, my other toes are pointing towards the mat, so it'll be like this, and then I'll try to lift. Okay, so you see it like that time, as I was saying, don't rely on it, because like that time, it still fell, but I didn't really lift the leg, so it's really mostly the back leg. There would be one other thing you can try, but quite often their stance is so good that it doesn't necessarily work to step through. But this might happen if like maybe their grip on my leg isn't too strong. So we'll start again here. Okay, so I still balance, okay? But from here, you can try to get the same leg position, but see if I can't step all the way through. If you can, then that's when you can lift and let them fall. Okay, so it might happen where it's like they grab you and maybe you just, like you go straight into it. Maybe you can try to make that work. That'll be very fast. So you'll be like, okay. And then maybe you can try to step in, take them straight down. So I think maybe you should try to incorporate like both versions, or I think maybe like getting a complete understanding of the move is knowing how it feels when you're able to do either variation. And they're both basically the same. You can say two variations of the same technique. You're stepping through the leg. Actually, maybe show one more from this side here, so you can kind of see what this leg is doing. So here, like that. So my foot's hooking in that way. You can still maybe keep this or go for the headlock like that. Okay? And then going this way. Okay. So it's the same principles. You can try to apply it for both techniques. So think about it, see if you can try to incorporate it into your game. It's totally this idea, right? You'll see it at a lot of traditional Chinese wrestling, so you should know it. Check us out in the next video.